Hi guys, good afternoon, 27th of September 2017 and let's start with Nifty. देखते हैं क्या चल रहा है. So Nifty has taken up a resistance. Can you see this 10 moving average? It has taken a resistance and it has been falling. It is honoring that resistance. Okay. So it has honored the resistance that it is experiencing from the 50 moving average. Now let's think about it, what lies ahead, what is going to happen tomorrow or what's going to happen in next 2 days. So let's go back and see what's happening in the international scenario. So this is DAX. DAX is positive, open gap up and it's being able to hold itself. Let's see what's happening in FTSE. Of course, it opened gap up and going up. So this is a good reversal that you can see in these two international scripts. But Nifty is not showing any sign of improvement. So let's wait, because I'm sure that it will fall till an extent and then it has to find a support somewhere. Somewhere it will find a support. Let's go to 1 day and see if it is getting some support. I think this is where it is right now, is a huge amount of support. Let me take a line and show it to you. So if you see here, this is a place of huge support, right? So I'm expecting a little bit bounce back to definitely come into Nifty. One reason, international scenario is positive. Second reason, Nifty is on a big support. And let's go and see its option chain. What's happening in the option chain? Now here if you see, Nifty has a huge resistance at 10,800. Okay, what's the value right now? Nifty is at 9791. Okay, so this has got a huge resistance at 9,800, 9,850. But what's happening in the put size? Put side. So I can see a bit of unwinding happening. That also kind of giving me a suggestion that Nifty may be going up. If not today, I'm 100% sure tomorrow Nifty will be definitely positive. Okay, although it's a hugely bearish candle today. Today also it's a hugely bearish candle, right? And I want to show you some of the stocks which are exactly behaving the same manner as Nifty is behaving. So one of the stock that I have in my mind is Maruti. I can show you Maruti. It's exactly same graph as Nifty is having, just in the downtrend, right? And to an extent you can say Maruti is a heavyweight in Nifty. So that means it contributes. If Maruti is going down, it'll pull down Nifty, or vice versa. If Nifty is going down, Maruti may also see a bit of profit booking. Another stock that I want to show you and show you its correlation is VEDL, right? That's also falling exactly the way Nifty has been falling, right? So many of the stocks which are heavyweight actually have a lot of correlation with how Nifty is behaving, right? Let's see what's happening in HDFC Bank. That also is exactly in the same fashion as Nifty is. Open gap up and then sliding down. Maruti also open gap up and then sliding down, right? So if you really want to trade in stocks, what you should do, identify stock which influence Nifty a lot, right? Which behave exactly the way Nifty behaves. Then you will be able to, if Nifty is going up, you will find a good correlation between them and you will be able to see if Nifty is going up, they'll go up. If Nifty is going down, they will go down. So you will be able to create appropriate shorts. You can see, what's happening in this Maruti. So let me convert this into pivot point, right? Let's see what's happening with respect to pivot point. It opened gap up, right? Because it opened above the pivot point, positive stance, but because Nifty went down, it couldn't hold itself on R1, and from there it has been falling down, right? Same thing I could say happened with VEDL also. Opened at the pivot point, above pivot point, but then it has been falling down, right? Same goes with HDFC Bank. These are the some stocks that I have showed you have exactly one-on-one correlation. HDFC Bank opened at R2 and it really honored the resistance and it's been falling down. And also even Reliance is behaving in a similar fashion. Even Reliance, you can see, is falling exactly in the same fashion as Nifty has been falling, right? So you can see how beautifully they are connected with Nifty, right? Some of the times they pull down Nifty, some of the times Nifty pull down. And on my radar is another stock which I'm going to buy right away, is 𝐴𝐴, right? I'm going to do an intraday trade on 𝐴𝐴, right? I'm going to buy its 50-60 stocks and I want to see how it goes. To me, this looks to be on a support. If I show you in one day, in the day graph, it looks to me on the support. Although it's on a resistance, I'll wait for the more clarity on this on my signals. If I get a proper signal, I'll probably enter into it. And some of the stocks that I want to show you, which have given a breakout today, which is 𝐻𝐻. I remember I gave it at 24.5 and this is at 27 rupees today, right? Good, about 2.5 rupees up, 10% return. And because the breakout has come today, I expect another 10% minimum to be there in this store. So those who have bought it because of the technical breakout that was coming up, I would suggest they should really hold it, because in the downward direction of Nifty also, it's showing a good momentum. So I expect the stock to definitely go up. Then I have given I've found another stock which had a breakout. It is Rushil Decor. I found it to be on a good huge support, and I find it going to have a technical breakout. So I'll show you its graph. I'm sure you all can also figure out. Rushil. Rushil Decor. This is the one. So let me show you what's happening in this particular stock. This is the stock, right? This is the stock in 1 day. This is the stock in 1 day. It's taking a huge support. This 10 moving average itself is taking a huge support and going up, heading up. So our buying price will be somewhere in the middle, not at this peak, but slightly below. I will buy it slightly below, right? And a stock which has been really going up, as I said yesterday also, if you get an opportunity, you must be able to look for an entry in it. It is Divis Laboratory. So just find an appropriate, entry point whenever you get it on a support, whichever support, buy it, right? I would suggest if you get it on 1 day support, nothing like it. That'll be sometime later, because it is at 886 right now, and we expect it to come down a bit more. Once it comes to a support, definitely create your position there, because it's going to give you a good return in the recent future. It'll give you good returns. Okay, so these were the stocks which I wanted to discuss with you all. And now once again, let me reiterate that I'm starting with my webinar on 2nd of October, and I believe on this Diwali you should be resolute to be financially independent and really be able to join the webinar, so that we finish our webinar in 15 days. You should be able to experience how to figure out such stocks which are on a verge of having a breakout. Also, I want to show you, this is the Nifty PE. You remember in 3 days back, or on Friday or on Monday, I sold it at 37 rupees, 43 rupees. This is at 182 rupees, right? This is how Nifty has gone down, right? And how much it has gone down. See this incessant falling. Now, as I'm saying, there is a bit of support. So you can see it in 15 minutes. A little bit bounce back has come in. Because it is on a good support. Let's see what's happening in 15 minutes with respect to the pivot points. So pivot points is kind of, S2 is giving a kind of support, and it's almost like a tweezer bottom. You can see almost like a tweezer bottom, bottom. If Nifty crosses R1 with momentum, with volumes, I'm sure it will be able to have a bit more upward momentum coming in. Like people will be covering their shorts. Okay, so some of the stocks which are down, I think you don't need to worry about it. Rather, what you can do is re-enter into them. This is 𝐎𝐿𝐵. 𝐎𝐿𝐵, I had suggested to re-enter on little lower levels again, right? So it is giving you an opportunity. So wait for that opportunity and enter again. My entry point will remain 73 or 74. Let it come down. We booked our profit at 80. We bought at 73. We booked our profit at 10%. Now we'll wait for it to come down. Once it is down, we will again re-enter. Okay. So this is a stock you have to keep on your radar. Have you seen 𝐻𝐻? How did it do? It went up. It came down. Again touched 10 SMA and then it's going up. Right? A good stock will always, of course, there will be a fall that will come, but it will not break its barriers. It will not break its support. So that means it definitely plans to go up. Okay. Now, whatever stocks we found, one stock that I have found is 𝐼𝐻 India, because this stock is so good, but it has no seller. No seller. The day I gave it to you, there were a few sellers. Nifty was falling that day incessantly. Had you created your position, I'm sure you will benefit. But if you haven't, then it's a lost opportunity. We can't do anything about it now. Okay. Similarly, wait for an entry in CDSL. So if it honors and it goes above 10 moving average, one definitely, if it goes above 363, you can definitely create position in CDSL. It's a good monopoly stock. Okay. So these are the stocks that I wanted to discuss with you, and let's see what's happening in Nifty. Once again, before I close, I believe that it should give us a good, a bit of bounce back should come in Nifty definitely. It has to come now. So hoping for that, bounce back to come in, and it will come. If not today, tomorrow or the day after, you can definitely expect, right? So guys, see you on 2nd of October. Of course, before that, I have 2 more videos to make, but I'm really looking forward to see you all so that we can understand market together. And also now my website is ready, and I'll be giving it to you, presenting it. We'll be walking it through tomorrow or the day after. And now you even have option by paying with a credit card, and that to be you can repay in EMI. 12 EMI or so. So roughly about 3,000-4,000 rupees a month. And definitely we plan to recover every single penny that you're going to invest in your education. Not only that, much more times than that you will be able to recover. So get ready. This is the time for you to take a resolve and take an action about it. Because once we conduct October, November is going to be a little later. It's only going to happen first week of November. If you want to learn, if you want to enter market, there can't be a better time. The time is when you resolve to transform your destiny, and that to be by learning properly and then entering into the market. So that time is right now. It will go away, right? So before you enter, please learn, right? And don't take tips, and don't send me messages like that. What do you think about this stock? Now you have to think it's your money. I have no suggestions to give. I have to only say I can teach you. Then you have to take a call. Where to enter, where to exit, how much you want to invest, where do you want to invest. And people are sending me emails that they're taking some very big name for investing huge money. My request is, why you trust your money on someone else's intelligence? Nobody can think better for your money than you yourself, right? I personally believe it that way. Rest, all of you are intelligent to take a call, right? So good day, enjoy, right? Stay healthy, and really resolve to have a financial independence. And I can tell you, every alternate day getting 5 to 10% return is really a good idea on the equity. Okay, it's going to give you a parallel income all throughout your life. Just learn it here now, and you are ready for your life to have a passive income where you don't need to work. Best of the CEOs of the companies will work for you. Alright, good day, bye bye, see you tomorrow.